I recently deleted all my social medias and my music apps. And it's not like a for good thing, but I feel like I needed to take a really long break from these apps, right? And I say that because I'm starting to feel like rap music is like no different than like Zeus TV this day and age. Like I think they I'm starting to think they both working together, and they probably are. You know what I mean? As far as like on some back room type shit, like they probably are working together in some type of way. But it's like the mentality and mindset that's being pushed in, you know, Zeus TV, Hip Hop Atlanta, like all these like reality TV shows. Then you hear what's going on in music. It's kind of like these shits trying to set us back. Like I just had to take a break from that shit. And even when it comes to social media, like you can't get on the app without being like, what's the best way to put it? You can't get on social media this day and age, bro, and get sucked into what we call Black Twitter. And I'm talking like seeing stupid ass questions that like you have no business asking online. Stupid topics about like relationship shit, like questions on like, you know, what would you do like I can't even like actually think of the questions I used to see. I done been on social media and I haven't listened to music in the last 3 weeks, bro. And my mind has been so clear, bro. I'm actually very thankful that I did it, and I'm thankful I'm doing it now. But like, if you're on Twitter, you know what I'm talking about when I say if you get sucked into Black Twitter, it's like you want to just leave it. You know what I mean? And I really wish Black Twitter had a different connotation behind it. But the connotation behind it is very lustful with stupid ass topics and relationship shit too that is like real stupid as well. Like there's nothing good about it. Like I wish I would be saying Black Twitter, and I'm talking about like some real like Black power, like Black power shit. You know what I mean? Like development, like how our community is progressing in society. But like all I see is young niggas wilding, Black women throwing the most disrespect on Black men, and then you got in the music Black men degrading the hell out of women, and Black women doing the same thing to men. Then you see on Zeus TV, you got bitches fighting on TV, beefing just for a 60 to maybe 80K check. And I'm like, God damn, like gossip. All you see is gossip. And I'm like, man, like I'm not even tapped in other people's community, so I really don't give a fuck about what they got going on. But like, I really wonder if anybody else like community is as like full of bullshit as ours. I'm not gonna cap. Like, I don't see nothing being pushed online that is like real great for us, bro. And I'm talking like consistently pushed. Like we might get one day out the week where you might see some like real good stuff going on in our community. Then the rest of the week is just bullshit. And it's just like, why can't we just like limit the BS we see online and only see good stuff? But like then people might not be on the app, and that might go against the agenda. And that's kind of how I feel. Like I'm starting to feel like, the way these apps are engineered now is engineered to keep your mind in the most lowest vibration and lowest frequency ever, to where as though you like in hell when you on these apps. Like this hear me out, right? Hear me out. Because I think everything is spiritual at the end of the day. And if I was to say it isn't, I feel like I'd be playing myself if I wasn't to say that these apps don't like have an effect in the spirit world of some type of way. If you had to think about like a high vibration, because this is why I'm getting off of these apps right now. Like, I just can't anymore. If you had to think about what looks like a high vibration, like a high level frequency to be on, you might say something like listening to like great vibration, like frequency sounds that can like, change the rhythm and thoughts in your brain. You know what I mean? Because there are like sound and healing frequencies that you can listen to that changes your chemistry. You might say things like, reading a good book that's, pushes a good idea of like the 5 love languages, like learning about love in a good way, or like reading a book about Black history, but not only Black history of like on some slavery shit. I'm talking like some shit of like when our people actually rose up against a lot of the BS that we see going on in the world, and how we actually came together and all the other things. Like you might doing things like that. So reading books. I'm talking like tapping into a podcast that might be, big on like, spiritual development, physical development, like figuring out how you can actually balance out your body and get your health right. You know what I mean? Like high frequency like conversations, high frequency topics. But then you got these low vibrational ass topics. Because what I'm talking about, you probably don't see much of anyways. Just even though I threw out just some random stuff, you don't see people online heavily talking about wealth and health, you know what I mean, and wellness, you know what I mean, and just, your history and things that you just never knew about. And then people having real dialogue about these kind of topics online. And that's what they tweets is really about. And that's what they Instagram posts is really about. This is what you normally see online. And tell me if I'm wrong. But this is what I was seeing online all the time. And I'm usually tapped into the high frequency side of things. But like the way the algorithms work, like it don't matter what you want to be on, they're going to bring you a part of what your community a part of for some reason. And that's why I got off the apps. All day, every time I got on Twitter, right? All I kept seeing was a lot of gossip. A whole lot of gossip. All this low vibrational shit. Gossip. Hating. Niggas ain't this. Hoes ain't this. Bitches ain't that. You know what I mean? People flexing on each other. You know what I mean? So it's not like you putting that shit on because you're trying to motivate and inspire others. You putting that shit on because I'm better than you. And I want you to feel like I'm better than you. You know what I mean? Then you got like a whole bunch of fighting shit online. So now you're seeing all these fights breaking out online. Then you see this person doing this person cheating on this person. Then you got these single people giving out their relationship advice online. So that's all you see online is like, weird ass relationship advice. Then you got people talking about shit like you got women 1 a.m. tweeting shit like, I wish I had some ish in my mouth, or I wish I was doing this. You got niggas posting shit like, I wish I was in some guts right now. I'm just like, these horny ass niggas. Who raised y'all niggas, bro? Like who really raised y'all niggas, bro? And I'm like, man, I'm not liking these tweets. I'm not retweeting these tweets. Who the fuck is these niggas? Like, how are y'all on my feed right now, bro? I'm sometimes seeing the most lustful of pictures too. And I don't even be liking these pictures. I'm seeing the most lustful pictures on my line. I was like, man, y'all couldn't have posted anything but these. You like, are there any like good modest photos in your camera roll that isn't you trying to show the most craziest angles of your body? Like, y'all know we got kids on these apps now? Like back in the day, you had like the World Star Hip Hop. So that's where kids was looking at. World Star Hip Hop. You know what I mean? Kids wasn't in their parents' Facebook pages seeing what they got going on, or the high schoolers, like, like, but now it's like everybody's a part of one app now. So like 3rd graders and 4th graders, they're having different types of dialogues now because of how social media is geared. So now if they wanted to see their big cousin friends online, they could, and they could see whatever, like they could just see whatever girls online who got OnlyFans now. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's bad out here, man. It's just like this very low frequency now on social media, and the music ain't making it any better. Like, I hear people talk about how bad Zeus TV and all these like fighting shows and reality TV shows is, but like, yo, do y'all hear like the music we subscribe to right now? Like, do y'all hear the music? Like, Future and NBA YoungBoy have breeded a whole generation of certain type of young niggas. Like, we see these young niggas, and they're very aware of what they done. Like, I remember I saw like this clip of NBA YoungBoy, and he was talking about like how he like really regretted what he did because he didn't realize the impact his music was gonna have. But like, yo, music plays a huge impact on our minds, bro. And that's why I stopped listening to music for a second. Because the kind of music I listen to mainly is getting money music. But it's inevitable to like not hear a little bit of like bad things about our people in their music, because it's just they living their truth and living their life. And they making money off of it. So of course they gonna keep talking about it. I listen to niggas like Larry June, V's, more so Larry June though. And it's a tough world out here, man. That's all I can say. And if you're trying to get locked in and focus on your goals, it's good to have the getting money music there. But like, I've been starting to realize that like since I've been off like listening to music heavy, I haven't had like this urge to want to be on social media anymore. Like, I'm like on social media, it's starting to like, music is starting to get into like this like I'm a shit on you type culture now. Like, I'm trying to show you niggas I'm better than y'all. And you see it with like women hip hop and male hip hop now. So it's like, when I listen to music, I low key just want to get online and pop shit. And I'm just like, I wonder if that's how people feel as well. But since I haven't listened to it, I just been kind of just focused on me. And I've always been focused on me, don't get me wrong. I don't care about anybody's business out there. But it's just like, when I'm on social media, I'm forced into y'all business. I'm forced. I can't even control it, bro. Cause like, you start getting into this pattern of just like scrolling, and that's what these apps is geared to make you do, is scroll. Like, I was watching some study one day, and it was talking about how the goal right now is to create short form content for you to digest, because now they can keep you on the app even longer. And if I can turn you into a consumer at that, you'll be scrolling, buying things, You'll become, one day you just become a hoarder of all this shit you done bought offline one day. Like, it's a real goal with this social media shit. And you got to have a strong mind to not get caught up into it. And I got a strong mind, but I don't want to be gullible. I really don't. I don't want to get tricked out of my own position and end up falling for the trap of what I feel is being presented. And that's to get caught up in this real crazy like sexualization culture. Get caught up in like this poor, low frequency mentality, and start vibrating on a frequency I ain't even trying to be on. Like, if I get on social media again, it's because I'm selling something. You know what I mean? And selling something that's gonna benefit people. That's probably what I want to do. If I get back on social media, like, I'm cool with YouTube because I can control my feed. I can control what I listen to and watch. But like, I feel like right now I can't control what I see on my social media apps, bro. Like, I don't follow no lustful looking pages. But I mean, I now got friends, like there's girls I follow I grew up with all my life, and can't control what they doing. They caught up in the same loop that everyone else is, trying to be like everybody else. It is what it is. So as the men. I mean, the men trying to be someone they not. Men trying to get caught up into an image. Niggas trying to live like rappers. Don't got nowhere near the check they got, but they want to live like these niggas. And there's no one who actually has their own identity on social media this day and age, bro. It's just people are too busy caught up in the image of what they want people to see them as. And I can't fade it, man. I can't fade it. It's tough, bro, it's tough being the type of person who like really appreciates genuine, authentic like connections and seeing authentic, real things, and then all you see is people like trying to show a version of themselves that isn't them. Like, we all bleed the same blood. We all have the same human-like thoughts. But like, if you go online, you would probably think everybody think they better and different than everybody because of the image they're trying to push. And I can't fade it. So I'm off it for right now. I don't know how long it'll be when I get back up there, but I haven't had the urge to get back up there. And I'm thankful for that. And I don't think, for the man who's trying to be disciplined and consistent and, if you're goal oriented, I don't think being on social media is in your best interest, bro. I think you got to play the long game right now, man. Like, just get locked in, bro. Get focused. Focus on something that you really want right now. And pave your way. Pave your way. Stay out the mix. Don't worry about people seeing you. You ain't missing out on nothing. I swear social media has been what it is right now. 2 years ago was the same. And it's only going to look the same probably 2 years later, but maybe even worse. Bro, pave your way right now, man. You got a huge opportunity in this day and age, bro. Being in 2024 and all this technology is like booming. You can really turn yourself into whoever you want to be in this life, bro. But if you get caught up in what social media is pushing, bro, you're going to slow yourself down, man. You really got to manage your time very, very wisely. Manage your time very wisely, bro. Do not allow social media to have more time of your day once you get off of work, once you get done focusing on your goals. Like, go look at something else, bro. Go. You can get done working on your goals, bro, and put something else in your brain than other people's business. You know what I mean? And as a man, I highly recommend you do not subscribe to gossip. That's what women do. Women gossip. Not all of them do. I love my women who don't really care about that kind of stuff, but like, men don't gossip, bro. Don't subscribe to it. I'm telling you. And stop subscribing to these lame, weak ass podcasts too. I want to throw it out there. Honorable mention, stop listening to these lame ass podcasts, man. A lot of these niggas who be creating these podcasts, again, this is just an honorable mention before I get off this video. A lot of these niggas have never did any type of real research or studies or real life experience where they're talking to good women. Niggas will go like, it's like, you ever see these people who be having these mics and they go talk to the bottom of barrel ass women, bro, and be asking them wifey like questions. And I'm like, why are you asking these women who don't give a fuck about anything what a wife would want to be like questions? Go ask some good women questions. They don't do that kind of stuff because they want to put the idea that all women think a certain way, and it's like this. Like, y'all ever notice that they like these podcasts, they'll throw women on these podcasts, they'll throw women in these quick ass little interviews, and it's like the most bottom of the barrel ass woman that you'll see online. Even niggas. And it's the niggas who's creating the podcast who's actually the bottom of the barrel too. Don't have no idea what women like. Aren't even willing to work with women. A lot of these niggas be arguing with women. That's one thing too, bro. Don't listen to niggas who argue with women, bro. Shit's so weak, bro. Shit is so lame. But I said what I said, man. You got to really protect your mind, bro. And social media is not in the best interest of protecting your mind. You know what I mean? All this shit is engineered to destruct you, make you docile and weak and feminized. And yeah, bro. That's all I gotta say, man. Protect your mental. Because the way social media is geared right now, bro, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. So I'm off it. Protect your ears as well when it comes to the music listening to as well. And yeah. I know I keep saying I'm off this, but like, it really blows my mind how bad music has got, bro. As far as the message is being pushed, man, it's really dangerous. Like, it's really dangerous. You got to really tap into people who are like R&B music type now, man. Who really actually still believe in like love. You know what I mean? Because love and community and empowerment isn't being pushed in our music no more. So you got to make sure you ain't just tapping into all this ratchet shit. You got to really make sure you got some good stuff pouring into your ears, man. Like, it ain't lame to want to hear, you know, a good message here and there, and preach one at that too. Like, it's still cool to like be different. You don't got to be the same as all these niggas, bro. It's still cool to be different, bro. So play the long game. Play the long game, bro. And don't worry about all this bullshit you see online now. Everything fades. All this stuff is gonna fade one day, and if it doesn't, it's probably in your best interest you don't get caught up in the mix of it. So I'm gone. I love y'all, man. Protect yourselves out here. It's real dangerous, bro. It's real dangerous.